Hi, I'm Kristen, and today I'm going to share with you my top 5 Disneyland area hotels. Spoiler alert, none of them are across the street. In our number 5 spot today, we have the Anaheim Islander Inn. This is a budget-friendly motel. It's within walking distance. It takes 10 minutes to get to the parks. It's very clean. They have really friendly staff and a nice deep pool. The room we stayed in is not pictured here. It sleeps 6 and has bunk beds and 2 queen beds. They don't advertise it, so you would have to call and ask for this room. This is a great budget-friendly option. Last summer when we stayed here, we paid under $200 a night. For our number 4 hotel, we have the Alpine Inn. This is the cleanest motel I've ever been in. They have free parking and it's budget-friendly, around $200 a night. There is 10-minute walk to the park, so it's really close. A 24-hour security cam monitor that is for the parking lot and the outside area. And then on the con side, parking can be a challenge. They don't have enough parking spaces for all the rooms, so if you're driving, just make sure that you arrange a parking space in advance. Next up in our number 3 position, we have the Clementine. We have stayed here several times and we really do like this motel. The pros are it's got full kitchens in most, if not all, the rooms. Free parking and free breakfast, and it is the best breakfast we've had as far as free breakfast goes down there. It also has tennis courts, basketball courts, playgrounds. The staff are really nice and it's really clean. On the con side, it is a 20 to 25 minute walk with no shuttle, so that can be a challenge. The balconies are in a little bit of a need of repair, but you should just leave the door locked. Cost of this one is in the $250 to $300 range. In our number 2 spot is the Viv, and this is by far our favorite hotel in the area. It really has a luxury hotel feel without the luxury hotel price usually. It's got adult and kid pools. The amenities are amazing, and it's Star Wars themed, so that's pretty awesome too. They have 3 different food options. They have a higher end, nice fine dining option, something that is still sit down dining but a little bit less, and then a grab and go option. There are fireworks views from your room if you get a theme park view, and also from the roof if you didn't. The staff are also really kind and go above and beyond. Last time we were there, they even brought our dinner to our room when we ordered it to go, and the person just said, "We weren't that busy, it's not a big deal." On the con side, it is kind of far away. It's near the Clementine, so it's about a similar walk, but I wouldn't walk it. You do have to cross under the freeway, and that seems a little sketchy. Parking is around $40 for self-parking. They do also have valet, but I've never priced that one. Depending on how you book your stay, they do offer a free Uber gift card for getting to and from the parks. And the way we've always booked, we get a $25 gift card that you can use in any of their 3 restaurants. Prices for the Viv vary a lot depending on the room type and time of year you're going. It can run anywhere from $250 to around $700 a night. And our number 1 spot is, of course, the Disneyland Hotel DVC Tower. I'm saying DVC Tower specifically because when you're going to spend that much money per night on a hotel room, I love the theming of the DVC Tower. I love how bright and cheery it is. And the other rooms are kind of dark and dated for my taste. The Disneyland Hotel has real vacation vibes. It's got like a tropical theme. It's a great place to just come and relax from the chaos of the park. It's such a close walk, and you can take the monorail. You're inside the Disney bubble. It's got so many hot tubs and pools to choose from, and splash pads and water slides. It's got everything for those sensory needs. The cast members are, of course, amazing. The concierge, the last time we were there, had a Disney riddle for us every night when we came home from the parks. There are almost endless food options for those picky eaters. You can find something pretty much any time of day that your kiddo will eat. I've heard that this summer they're going to be doing summer pool parties with characters at some of the pools, so that sounds really fun. I hope we make it back there to experience that. Now, on the con side is, of course, the pricing for the Disneyland Hotel. You can expect to pay between $800 and $1,000 for a standard room. They do have extra taxes and fees, and parking is kind of high. Also, they don't do housekeeping every day, at least for DVC members. I think it was every third day, which I feel like maybe for the price you should get daily housekeeping, but it was still worth it. So for this video, I focused on value for your money. So our value hotels, I feel like of all of the similarly priced hotels in the area, have the most value for what you get. And then for our higher end hotels, the same. They have like the most value for what you're getting. So we had our hotels in this video went everywhere from like $150 a night up to $850 a night. But these 5 like encompass like the most value for us. Now, I'm going to add an extra 2 if your value for your money is staying close. I did not have any hotels that were across the street from Disneyland in this video, and that is because of the hotels I've stayed at across the street. They're not my favorite. Yes, they're close, but they're not that clean. The service isn't that great. There's an extra fee for parking. There's no free breakfast. Like, the rooms are small. It's just, the value isn't there for your money unless what you value is being across the street from the park. So having said that, I will add our bonus 2 hotels, which I don't have footage of, but we like Tropicana. It is pretty clean. The beds are okay. They don't have bathtubs. The pool is really nice. I think it's a saltwater pool. But it's really huge. There's a lot to do at that pool. It's one of the biggest pools I've seen in the area. And the other one is going to be the Park View. We've stayed at the Park View 3 times, and it's hit or miss. One room we stayed in, we moved out because there was some mold in the windows, and they moved us to another room. The other room was just fine. They do have bathtubs. However, the drain they use for the drain plug doesn't plug. So you have to continue, if your kid only takes baths, you have to continue running the water the whole time. And Anaheim doesn't like that because it is technically a desert down there. They are across the street. The staff is really friendly. There are also some weird hidden fees that I haven't been able to figure out what it is. All 3 times we've stayed there, the price we were quoted, you have to pay for the first night in advance. So what should have been left for our bill wasn't the right amount. It was like $300 more each time. And every time I've asked, they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. So those are the 2 that we've stayed at across the street. We don't stay at a lot of hotels across the street just because if I'm going to spend $400 to $500 to $600 a night, I would rather spend a little bit more and stay at the Disneyland Hotel or the Pixar Hotel and have more value for my money.